Few places can stir your emotions quite as intensely as Umbria, a sun-drenched region of deep lush forests and wonderful mountain views. This holiday gives you a wonderful combination of scenic pedalling through olive groves and vineyards, mixed with exploration of some fascinating towns and historic villages as you retrace the footsteps of emperors. You will stay in spectacular hotels and meet some of the friendliest people we have ever met, as well as sampling food from a region that prides itself on its cooking, in a country renowned for its culinary expertise. Your holiday begins in the attractive medieval town of Spello, home of the infamous flower festival where the locals create masterpieces out of flower petals. Your hotel is in the upper part of town and was transformed from an ancient mill into an unforgettable place to stay, with a collection of ceramics, antique furniture and historic paintings. Your rep will talk you through the holiday and offer tips on how to get the experience of Umbria you're looking for. And you'll be provided with top-of-the-range bikes complete with accessories. Before dinner you could wander around the beautiful jasmine-scented cobbled streets or enjoy a drink in the hotel's atmospheric restaurant. Your first day is level cycling as you head south through the Teveroni Valley, with the option of an uphill detour to a beautiful village dating back to Roman times and the capital of the Umbrian olive oil industry. You'll continue south along the cycle paths through the beautiful Italian scenery, with the choice of another detour if you feel like relaxing next to the spring that was celebrated by the Romans as a place of great beauty. While you cycle, our rep will transport your bags to the next hotel, as well as being there for support should you have any unexpected problems. We also offer a wine collection service should you wish to buy more than you can carry home. Your home for the next 2 nights is a small family-run affair located up a quiet country lane, only a few kilometres outside Spoleto, with rooms named after different flowers with colour schemes inside to match their floral namesake. Their restaurant is decorated with railway memorabilia due to its close proximity to the disused narrow-gauge railway, so you can feel like you're travelling as you eat. Your rest day starts with a breakfast with homemade touches. Then you could relax in the hotel's peaceful grounds, with a visit to the World Heritage listed Spoleto, a charming place to wander around, boasting some beautiful buildings which seemingly reflect every major architectural style in history. Or if you feel like going further afield, we provide a couple of different routes which visit out-of-the-way villages, one of which is the region's truffle capital. For those who choose our 10-day holiday, you will have a couple of extra nights to explore the area, so you might feel like jumping on the train to Norcia, another medieval town famous for its wild boar products, or Rome is not too far away. Your next moving on day is probably the most demanding as you head into the hills, visiting the balcony of Umbria en route, which is known throughout the world for its wines. In particular, the fine red Sangrantino is well worth the taste. Once you're sick of the view and meandering around the beautiful town, your journey continues through a curiously named village and then further up into the hills to arrive at your 4-star hotel. Formerly a convent with parts nearly 500 years old, the owner spent 13 years restoring the premises to ensure that all work was done to a suitably high standard. They also own 90 hectares of the surrounding land, which is used to raise livestock to supply the hotel restaurant, and they pride themselves on sourcing the finest locally grown ingredients. And this is the high standard of food you can expect from all of the meals which are included with our holiday. On your rest day you can spend the day relaxing in the hotel's tranquil grounds, but it would be a shame to miss the Roman wall town of Bevagna, Umbria's hidden gem only a 10-minute taxi ride away. If you feel like cycling to burn off all that delicious dinner from the night before, you could follow the route we provide through charming hamlets and to the hilltop castle of Soralto. On your next moving on day, you are spoilt with some magnificent views as you cycle back down into the valley, passing the lovely photogenic village of Gualdo Catania along the way. There is a well-deserved downhill stretch before the land flattens off and you continue through farmland and more hamlets to the old wine town of Torgiano. Your hotel is situated right in the centre of town with individually decorated rooms in a modern style, a pool in the garden and a downstairs bar set in their art-filled lounge area. On your rest day you could visit the town's dedicated wine and olive oil museum in Torgiano's pretty Centro Storico, or you could tour some of its famous wine cellars. For those feeling a little more energetic, we provide route notes for optional cycle rides to the panoramic town of Bettona, which dates back to Etruscan times, or Doruta, the capital of painted ceramics. Your last day's cycling takes you along the wine and art road to Bruffa, where you'll find pieces of artwork in unexpected places. Then you should arrive in Assisi before lunch, giving you plenty of time to explore another World Heritage listed town. It's a beautiful place to wander the streets, have a spot of lunch, and visit the St. Francis Basilica, which is the second most popular place of Catholic pilgrimage after St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. From Assisi you cycle along the lovely traffic-free country lanes and through endless olive groves on your way back to Spello. We highly recommend exploring this beautiful town, and you might want to consider booking your holiday at the time of the flower festival, as wandering the streets looking at beautiful mosaics made from flower petals should be on everybody's must-see list. On your last day, we'll drop you back at the station so you can begin your journey home and you can reflect on your experiences in Umbria. Or we can easily arrange for you to extend your holiday with time in Rome, or at any of the stages along the way. For more details or for more information about any of our holidays, we're ready to take your call, or it's all there on our website.